Do you want early access? Do you want uncut reactions? If so, then check out our Patreon. Link in the description down below. Y'all ready? I hope you are. Because, huh?
I'm ready.
I'm ready. Yeah.
I'm ready.
I'm ready for this. So, the match has begun. Well, the rematch. Hopefully, it's closer this time. Well, I don't know if it will be. I mean, because Sho seems to be on a completely different level from Shinra. I mean,
My guess is this is already pretty much over.
It looked like he was using his training a bit against Sho, and he was able to like keep up with him normally. But then Sho like activated like his full potential and just like outright took over the fight.
Yeah.
I mean, Shinra's improving. Don't get me wrong. I mean, the training he did was more than enough to keep up with Sho on a regular level. But this is like Sho has a god tier ability.
Yeah.
I mean, he can literally heat up the world around him so much he can stretch time to where everything else moves slow, and he's able to move through it at a more quick speed.
Which, if he finds out a counter to it, it wouldn't be the first time he's overcome an ability that looked like there was no counter, because he did overcome Hibana's ability before.
That's true. That is true.
And hers was pretty OP, seemingly, when we first saw it.
Yeah.
So maybe there's a way they'll come up with an explanation as to how he can counter it now, but my guess is this is kind of the lead up to like, oh, well, we have a long way to go before we can actually defeat this enemy and bring Sho back, you know?
Yeah.
And my guess for the ending events of the season is pretty much going to be that the rest of the squad catches up to this battle going on, since all their battles are basically done.
Yeah,
And
I can't really think of anyone else who's in the midst of a battle.
with the sheer numbers, despite the fact that he can like stop time, he might retreat. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like he should be powerful enough with that ability to just take all of them at once, but
I would say so.
maybe like if enough of them show up, he'll just be like, all right, I'm out, and then he's gonna get away, and they might learn like something new from him like right before he does. But
Yeah,
I'd
maybe
say this is mostly kind of over at this point.
I'd say maybe Leaked could probably, like, seeing if he was able to see the ability in action, maybe he could figure something out, because he seems to be...
I think that's the whole reason they have him here at this fight, is like him seeing this is going to be a key to figuring out some sort of counter in the future.
Yeah, but we'll just have to...
I'm still really interested to know like exactly what his agenda is, along with
Joker.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
they were working together, or at least hanging out together before.
I'm thinking there's something more with Joker that we're not seeing.
Yeah.
I think there's more to him than just like he's like a side villain. I'd say he's like an anti-hero. He doesn't really stand on any side. He's just he hates the fire brigade, and he hates the followers of the evangelists.
Well, my main guess so far is like he's more of a vigilante, and
Yeah.
he is essentially showing up at places like the evangelist has hit. Him being there kind of just puts an incriminating vibe on him. Like, we kind of assumed he was a bad guy. We assumed he was responsible for that one, combustion that, like, with the guy sitting at the table that was just kind of docile. But because then he attacked him afterwards. But
one thing about it that
I feel like his agenda isn't entirely bad. Like, from the looks of what
I would say 100% on that. But he was also the one who attacked the exercise. Remember? Where Shinra had to pull those guys out of the building, and he like tried to blow up the building with them inside of it.
Yeah.
I would say, I'm not sure if that was like a test for Shinra or something like that. I don't know, but all I know is that there's more motives to him there's more like of a different motive to him than what we're seeing, like what we're assuming about him. I think there's a lot more.
The fact that he kind of stood in Sho's way and like let them escape, like. It just really throws into question like what exactly are his motives and shit. Like,
yeah.
Which side is he on? I think he's on his own side, but
yeah, that's my thinking.
Why is he doing what he's doing? So
I'm down for anything the show wants to do, really, because they've got me right now. They've got me.
It's fun stuff.
Oh yeah, so far so good. So shall we?
Yep.
Let's go.
第8の隊員をバラバラに分断したわ。今のところあの2人はまだ静か。これからが本番。新楽坂部と翔団長
来たよ。
急に後ろに立たないでハウメラ、びっくりするじゃない。
私とショー以外にもアドラバーストを持つ人間がいるんでしょ。いよいよって感じだね。
アドラバーストは始まりの炎、亡滅の炎と言われ未だ謎とされているが、
異次元の者が地球にいるはずの俺になんで。
あらゆるものに干渉できるエネルギーだからだ。
ここは一体何だ。
ここは異界アドラ。はるか昔からこの地を見た者はこう呼んだ。地獄とな。
I was right.
You were.
この方こそが伝道者だ。
The horns, dude. The horns.
お前がショーを使って身体発火を起こしてるんだろ。消えた。
俺は伝道者の加護によりあらゆるものに干渉できる。飛行のアドラバーストでは俺に及ばぬ。
いくら新楽の動きが速くなっても基準となる時間を止められては追いつきようがないよ。だからって諦めるわけにはいかない。さあ、
いくら気候がもがこうが俺には止まって見えるぞ。
クソガキが。ダメだ、勝てないよ。
気候には無理だ。俺を捕らえることはできない。
こましゃくれたガキだな。一度くらい可愛くお兄ちゃんって言ってみろよ。もう腹立つな。頑張ってお兄ちゃん。
Shut up, Link.
さあ、鬼ごっこの続きだ。鬼を殴るのは反則なんだぞ。
おふざけの相手をするつもりはない。
ほんと生意気だな。俺は生半可な気持ちでここに来たんじゃねえ。
Whoa.
He went fast enough to hit him before he stopped.
新楽、ここに来てスピードが上がった。思ったよりスピードが出たからタイミングが合わなかった。俺のアドラバーストも伝道者の加護とやらを受ければ強くなる。でもどうやって。何度かアドラリンクは起きているんだ。できないことはない。
Oh.
切り離した宇宙。倒れるのも時間の問題だな。
人の感情が俺の中に流れ込んだのは今までに2回あった。アドラリンクによるものだったんだな。今まではただ受け取るだけだったけど、今度はこっちから乗り込んでやる。
なぜ無駄なことだと分かっていながらひたすらに向かってくる。
ちっちゃい時の顔が。
血のつながりに何の意味がある。貴公と俺には何のつながりもない。くだらんな。
今度は俺がその優しさたちをお前につなぐんだ。お前にとって俺は突如現れた一人の男に過ぎない。でも俺にとってお前はショーと母さんを失ってもう二度と会えないと思ってた。生きててくれてありがとな。俺にできるのはただ早く。
Whoa!
Travel back in time?
I don't know. It's like he disappeared. Lick's face says it all.
何？ここは静止した世界だぞ。どこへ行った？時の速度を元に戻すか？いや、奴の動きを確認できない状況で戻すのは危険だ。限界か。なんだ？
今のは早かったな。
どうやってそこまで移動した？
お前のスピードに近づいてきたかな。
ショー、今日は何して遊ぶ？
今のイメージはアドラリンクか。
速度を上げようとしたら消えただって。物体は一定の速度を超えるとその衝撃に耐えられなくなり自壊する。超高速で動けば体が不可視の粒子レベルまで分解するのかも。分解した体を元に戻すことだって理論的には。それを可能にする電動車とは何者なんだ。
出る前に宇宙の膨張を。
まだうまく定まらねえな。高速を超えると時間が巻き戻るんだ。分解後超高速で自分の体を分解前まで戻しているんじゃ。ブラックホールが生まれちゃう。
In terms of how we understand physics, yes.
もしそうなったらこのネザーどころか東京広告全てが吹き飛ぶことになる。そんなものを目撃できるんだ。
It's just like, I could say something, but I just want to see what's gonna happen.
アドラリンクを強引につなげてくるとは少々驚いたが、なんということはない。退屈しのぎにはなったぞ。
Whoa!
I had a feeling that was about to
静止
happen.
した世界に入ってきた。
当たった。電動車とお前は繋がってるんだろ。
Ah, so by proxy, he'd be connected to the evangelist as well.
俺を通して電動車の加護を得ただと。
電動車とのアドラリンクによるアドラバーストの覚醒、言うなれば第4世代への目覚め。
ショー団長は宇宙の膨張熱を操作して時を止めるのに対してシンナ君は超高速で動くことで来い。捕まえてみせる。何をやってるのかさっぱだわ。ハルメアには見えているの？
なんとなくは。
Well, she see anything with a fucking crown blocking her eyes.
貴公は何を執着している。俺は貴公の弟などではない。お兄さんこちら手のある方へ。おや、スピードが落ちてきたか。
うるせえ、まだいける。能力の途中でオーバーヒートしたら取り返しのつかないことになるよ。君は時間を止めるたびに一度体を分解してる。つまり死んでるんだ。死んでるだって。さらに加速して高速を超えると時間は巻き戻る。そうして元の体に戻っているんだ。もし途中でオーバーヒートしたら粒子化して死んだまま戻ってこれなくなるかも。
何がおかしい。気持ちの悪い男だ。
ほっといてくれ。癖なんだ。いや違うな。恐怖で笑ってるんじゃない。ショーと遊べるのが嬉しいんだ。
気安く入ってくるな。
今度こそ戻ってこれなくなるよ。戻ってくる。もう ジョーを一人にしない。
Shit.
Like I showed the title card and then was like, "To be continue."
It's like, Jesus, God, come on, really? See if there's like an extra scene because it looked a bit long. Nope. No, there's not. Okay. Cool. So, yeah, it would seem Shinra has... Effectively, it's the opposite of Sho's ability. Sho's ability, he's able to draw heat out of the the expansion of the universe to stop time, whereas Shinra is able to actually speed up quick enough to actually go into light speed and basically get to where time stops. So it's basically the opposite. Whereas one does it through thermal expansion, the other one does it through what's the other term? Thermal abrasion, I believe. Thermal extraction. Sorry. Because Shinra heats up so fast. He heats up so much. He's able to accelerate into the motionless. Into where everything's motionless, and he's able to catch up to Sho, but Sho is able to extract the heat and just be able to do that. It's actually pretty cool. Not gonna lie, it's actually like if Shinra was able to control it, maybe he could actually do some good in a fight against Sho. But I think he's already used up too much energy trying to reach that, and he's pretty much knocked himself. He's pretty much knocked himself into a bad place where he's at risk of overheating. And then he'll wind up like Konro, who's pretty much bandaged up all the time and is not able to really do anything anymore. That would suck.
Yeah, I'm kind of thinking like there's going to be more to Shinra's backstory. Like, I don't know if this is going to be like... It would be kind of a copy of Blue Exorcist in a way, except for Blue Exorcist kind of gives you that detail like after the end of the first or second episode. Like, but I don't know if you want me to say it because it's kind of the plot of Blue Exorcist as opposed to like it would be more of a spoiler if it comes true in Fire Force, if that makes any sense. You know what I mean?
If you don't want to say it, you don't have to.
It's essentially that there is an actual like reason that the character in Blue Exorcist ends up, I guess, having the powers that he has, and it's a link to hell, essentially.
Okay.
Pretty major one. It'd be interesting if, like, it ends up turning out that Shinra and Sho have, like, some kind of actual link to
the underworld.
Hell, yeah, because, let's just say we only know who their mom was. We don't really know who their father was.
That's another thing, too. I mean, there's, like, the thought in my head, the thought prevails that it's probably the chief of the first division.
I'm thinking more like it was a devil or the devil.
You think?
Yeah. Like, but that would be basically, if that's what I'm saying, is it's going to be sort of copying Blue Exorcist if that's the case.
Well, if that's the case, I don't think that's the case, but personally to me, I think it's someone who is like a very strong fire user. I think that's what it is, and I think to me it would make the most sense for it to be someone like the chief of the first division, although I don't know. I really don't know.
I mean, it could explain why he was the one that showed up to the scene and he's the one that Shinra remembers.
Yeah.
And that's why he's such a powerful dude.
Well, yeah.
That's why they're powerful too, because they're his kids, but I don't know.
I don't either. But honestly, we're just going to have to see.
I feel like the Evangelist possibly is that demon that we saw that is responsible for their mother's death.
Yeah, because the
if
horns...
she's even dead, like, I mean, we might be assuming, we assumed already that Sho probably, like, I called that pretty early. I was like, I think his brother's still alive.
And you were right.
I mean,
about
maybe
that.
his mother's still alive too. Maybe she's just in hell, like, just with that demon or whatever, and they can actually maybe save her and bring her back or something.
Damn, that'd be hardcore.
Yeah.
That'd be
Like, kind
freaking
of like a Dante's Inferno type deal.
yeah, a rescue mission.
Trying to
Save
somebody
mother.
from hell.
Yeah. God, dude. So much to discuss, so much to think about with this show. And we got 2 episodes left in the first season, then we're on to season 2. Good Lord. So, again, everyone, thank you very much for tuning into this. This is such a great episode. And I guess for now that's going to do it. So, until then, I'm Nate.
I am Nick.
We'll see you then, everyone. Peace out.